This is going to be pretty short, but I have some pretty cool wisdom to help in this area. Hey friends, it's your good friend Tim Campbell Smith, and today we are talking about whether or not you should declare a minor in university. I'm here to say kind of, and it depends on a lot of different variables that I want to share with you, and that it's ultimately up to you. Before we go too far, make sure you like and subscribe for all things higher ed, business, mental health, photography, and life. Okay, so should you declare a minor? Here's a few things I want you to consider, and this is based on advice I got, and things I've thought on. First things first is figure out why would you even want it in the first place? Is it to get a job? Is it for your transcript? Is it for skills? Is it for privileges? Is it because you're interested in the subject matter? First, figure out why you may even want to minor in the first place, and be honest with yourself about it. If it's for general interest, if you're thinking of minoring because you have an interest in a certain subject area, I actually would advise you against minoring. Minors usually come with requirements. You have to take certain courses in a minor for it to be listed. And if you don't want to take that any class, don't put that restriction on yourself. Minors may also come with required marks, and if you can't reach those required marks, it might hurt you. Minors might come with required progression, that you take a certain course at a certain time and at a certain level. And where that can actually be really disruptive, and especially if you haven't done your planning, is in a little bit third year, but definitely like fourth year, your final years of your undergrad, when your courses are more required, they're more prescribed, and they may conflict in your schedule. So figure out first, why would you even want to minor in the first place? Next, figure out, and this is dependent on the school, because schools do this differently, figure out where your minor gets mentioned. Some schools will list your minor on your diploma for graduation. Some schools will only list your minor on your official transcript. Some will list it on your unofficial transcript. Some won't even mention it at all, and it's only for the internal university file. So where it gets listed will kind of inform its function. If you want to be able to hand someone your diploma and say, I graduated from XYZ University with a major in this and a minor in that, and they can see it, oh yes, this very official paper lists your major and minor. Okay, then that might be helpful. But first and foremost, figure out as well, where will it get mentioned, your minor? Next, figure out if listing a minor in a certain area will give you priority access to those courses. Many schools will only let students into certain classes if they have listed the subject matter as their major or minor. Priority is usually given to people in the major and then in the minor. So for example, at Laurier, all of our social work courses are restricted only to social work majors. You have to actually get a letter of permission. You can't even minor. But I'm doing a health studies minor, for example, and I couldn't get into two different classes for first year because I hadn't listed my minor yet, because they have a specific window of when you can declare a minor or change it. So in following years, I would be able to take those specific health studies courses because I'm listed as a minor. But otherwise, only majors or minors can take those courses. So figure out if listing the minor will grant you access to certain courses, priority access courses. Next, and I kind of alluded to this, but I really want to drive this home. It's really important as well. Minors can cause conflicts with your courses. So only declare a minor if it's not going to conflict too much with your schedule for your major. For example, some minors at Laurier say you have to take this in third year or fourth year. But as a social work student, almost all of my courses are prescribed to me in third year or fourth year. I can't take other courses, so I wouldn't be able to do that minor because I can't meet their progression requirements. Next, a minor might actually be a good idea to help you with job competitiveness, but with a caveat. It's funny because a prof explained this to me actually. Employers, when they see you graduate from a certain program and they see lots of people graduate from that program, they kind of assume that you're all trained the same and in the same competencies. And anything that can set you apart helps, like a minor. I would say, though, you don't actually need a minor, and another prof told me you don't need a minor. You could just say in your undergrad you specialized in whatever field. and not declare it as a minor. So there's a bit of a caveat, but it can help be more competitive in the job market. Finally, a minor can help set you apart on other grounds as well. A minor could help if you want to write a thesis and integrate your minor into your major. A minor might allow you to do a co-op, a job, or open up other job opportunities, or even volunteer opportunities for experience. So there's lots of reasons for and against declaring a minor. It's totally up to you and why you think you need a minor in the first place. So start there. Figure out, why do you think you even need a minor, and what will it actually get you? And that is kind of based on where would that minor be shown to others. While it's best to declare early, the other thing I want to say is that a minor, unlike a major, you can usually, with most schools, change throughout your university career. So feel free to change it if you have to, or undeclare it. Comment and let me know if you have any questions about minors or your thoughts on declaring a minor in university. Otherwise, make sure to like and subscribe for all things higher ed, mental health, business, photography, and life. Otherwise, we'll chat soon. Bye for now.